Taylor Swift is a singer, and I'm not sure I could pick one of her songs out of a lineup or win a contest on making a distinction between her song and someone else's. But that doesn't mean I'm not a very, very avid admirer of this woman. There have been story after story after story of her kindness and generosity. And it seems as though her wealth and fame grow, so do these stories. And you know what, where did that come from? Well, it's pretty clear. A big part of it, if not all of it, comes from her mom. I reminded one of the first times I ever saw, I didn't even really completely know who Taylor Swift was, but she was on a late night show, and the late night show surprised her with a homemade movie that Taylor didn't know was even taken when she had LASIK surgery and she was on pain pills and loopy as hell and her behavior was hysterical. Her mom had filmed that and sent it to the late night host. And I remember her words. She was, faking outrage really at the end. And she was saying, I just can't believe that my mom was kind enough to pick me up and take me home from the surgery, but cruel enough to share the video with you. And that told me something there special about Taylor Swift's mom. Because today's positive news isn't about Taylor Swift. It's about Taylor Swift, her mom. And it's about a 11-year-old boy with spina bifida in a wheelchair. He's a big Taylor Swift fan, but he's an even bigger fan of a backup singer named Cameron Saunders on the Eras tour. And he insisted on, this is what you're seeing is him in his homemade costume to replicate the costume of Cameron Saunders. And the pictures went viral, and he was given through the Taylor Swift organization tickets to go to a concert, and he had the joy of wearing this costume and having just Taylor Swift fans go crazy and take pictures with him. But what ended up happening is at some point when they were seated, they realized something was going on. He and his mom realized there's something going on. There were security guys everywhere, and out of the crowd comes Taylor Swift's mom. And his mom says it's incredibly kind and generous that they took not only the time out of their day to make sure my child had the most amazing night, and went a step further to come out and meet him and welcome him to the show. To see that he's a beloved member of the Swiftie community is just incredibly grateful. And that was, Taylor Swift didn't come out. Taylor Swift mom did this. She came out, greeted him, made him feel special, made sure that he got those tickets with his mother, and he got to see the concert close up. So as iconic and wonderful as Taylor Swift is, well, my hat is off to Taylor Swift's mom.